What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight you will have just me for the moment. Our guest host is joining us in just a minute. As you may have seen, we will be watching the Bruins and Capitals tonight. I'm very sad that I'm actually not at this game since obviously I live in Washington, D.C. and would love to be there. But with the Omicron surge, tickets are a little confusing right now. So we're going to see them in April when they're here. And we're going to be able to cover this game for you live and on YouTube. So let me know, for those of you that are just joining in, let me see who's hopped on. No one has commented yet. All right, folks. Well, let's get chatty here. Let's see if we can get this game moving and grooving on my TV. And let's see how you guys are feeling about scores. Score predictions. Lamario, what's up? Thanks for joining. Yeah, please someone on the Bruins beat up Tom Wilson. I'll gladly appreciate it. I feel like you're not alone there in that opinion. I know that my standard co-host, Megan, is a big Tom Wilson gal. I am not. As you can see by my attire, I am going to lean much closer to Brad Marchand when it comes to pests. Although Brad typically has improved in that realm, he has not been great lately in terms of behavior. I can't say that I've been following Tom Wilson's behavior too closely. I really try to avoid him unless he's really in the media. So let me know if he's, acting up, being his typical self. Let's see. Let's get the tweet out there. Let everybody know that we are live. And make sure that you check us out on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And obviously, if you have not yet, make sure that you subscribe on YouTube, like the video. John, thanks for joining. Vernon, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Charles, Ariana, I am so sorry. I hope you're feeling better. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, Megan is in class right now. She's hoping to join us later. I do have a guest host that is running a couple minutes late and will be joining us. Another Bruins fan that will be a familiar face. But in the interim, let me know what your score predictions are. As always, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are very excited to have you guys here, and we should have puck drop any minute. I will caveat that because I live in DC, I have to stream on NBC Sports Washington, which is impeccably slow, even compared to ESPN+. So we do have my fancy goal horn behind me, and if anything special happens, we will see that before I will see on the TV. Oh, Ariana, you calling for overtime is not what I want to see. I got to go to the gym in the morning. 5-3 Bruins. Okay. All right, guys. Bruins need a win. Yeah, they do. Ariana does. College football national championship game. Yep. Alabama and Georgia are facing off tonight. Quite frankly, I didn't even know the game was today because I simply couldn't care less about Alabama and Georgia as an Auburn fan. But I was reminded by my splendid friend, Kevin, who is an Alabama fan. Check out his college podcast, Tailgate on the Quad. And he was just making fun of me on Twitter, and I'm giving him a shout-out. So everyone let him know that I gave him a shout-out. All right. Let's keep this moving and grooving. It looks like we do not have a puck drop yet, but we're about to get ready. Linus Ullmark is starting in net for the Bruins. Zachary Fucale is starting in net for the Capitals. He has only played 2 games with the Capitals. The first game was actually his first NHL start. It was a shutout, so that was great for him. The second game he played was a overtime loss. Ullmark, on the other hand, has 10-5-0 for his record. He's been splitting time pretty evenly with Jeremy Swayman. Except we do know that Tuukka Rask is lurking on a return, so we'll see when that may happen and how they being the Bruins, intend to split the goalie room after that. There's been a lot of controversy around that. We did talk a little bit about it since we covered a Bruins game last week as well, a tough loss against Minnesota. So let us know if you have an opinion on that and what the Bruins should be doing with their goaltending. And now my esteemed co-host for the night has arrived. Welcome, Andrew. Ooh.
What? Whoa. What up? That was too much of a close-up there.
Oh, sorry about that. Andrew, thanks for joining me this evening. Although I'm very entertaining talking to myself, it's better to talk to another person.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for having me on. It's good. It's good to be a sweetheart. Feels good.
Of course. And we just had puck drop. Nothing happening yet, but I didn't know that Zach Fucale was going to be starting in net for the Capitals. So that could be an opportunity.
He's been really, really good. His first 3 starts. I think his goals against is like 0.84, and he actually has an overtime loss.
Yeah, he has an overtime loss and a win.
Yep.
And the win was a shutout. It was his very first game.
Yeah, old Montreal Canadiens prospect who was kind of toiling for a long time, finally got his shot, and he's seizing the opportunity. So that's always a story that you love to hear about.
He went to Bruins prospect camp, didn't he?
He did. Yes, he did, actually.
Well, because he was in Bruins prospect pipeline briefly.
Yes, he was. It was very, very briefly, but it was one of those, like, training camp invites. He never actually signed to a contract. But yeah, he was a big star for Halifax, the Mooseheads, and a big reason why I know that is because a very dear friend of mine was very good friends with him. A fellow by the name of Chris Searle, who was a guest on the podcast recently, a Habs fan. We got to talk Habs with him, and that was very fun to talk about that fucking dumpster fire. Put a quarter in the swear jar there, Zach, if you're here.
Yeah.
And it's a kid who's worked hard every level. He's been in like every level of hockey you can think of, and he finally got a chance at the majors this year. So, like I said, fuck the Caps, but good to see.
Yeah, I always love a good wholesome story, even though the Caps are slowly running out of them. So.
Sounds good.
And it looks like you're going to be ahead of me by a lot. I was mentioning it earlier, but because I live in DC, I've got to stream on NBC Sports Washington tonight and not ESPN Plus. So the stellar goal horn behind me is going to be a lot more truthful than me looking at the game.
Yeah. What do you have? I have 17:52 left in the first.
Got a stoppage of play, 18:07. So not too bad.
Not terrible. Not terrible. All right. What get you? Do you? I may have missed this in the chat before I came in. I came in a little late today, so apologize for that. A little home improvement project went a little awry. So up.
Oh. Well, the Bruins have the puck right now. No, maybe not. Never mind. Either way, folks, we have a goal, as you would have seen from my Budweiser horn in the back.
I don't know. If I'm ahead of you, nothing's happened.
Interesting. Okay. Eric, thanks for joining. Officer Gaming, feel free to DM me. I don't know what I'm looking for. Was that a mistake? I can't look at my phone.
I don't know. Yeah, Washington scored. Yep.
All right, guys. So we've got a 1-0. Oh, who do I think I am? Not putting the score up.
Yeah, bad puck in front there. Allmark did not play that the way that he wanted to. That was a brutal mistake. Brutal mistake by Allmark. Instead of covering it, he swiped the puck towards the slot, and it looks like whoever 73 is. I think that's Connor Sherry. Yeah, Connor Sherry. Connor Sherry buries it. So 1-0 Caps. So you have a goal horn for both teams. You're doing the goal horn for both teams, I'm guessing. All right. Because when I saw the goal horn go off for you, I thought it was Bruins.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not the thing I meant to put up.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Oh, wait, let's try this. There we go. Sorry, folks. Meg usually does that.
I was going to say give your predictions for the game, but now I think they're going to be very, very negative.
Grega, I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name, but thank you for joining us, guys. If you're new, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We stream every week for whether it be the Bruins, Capitals, any team in the NHL, whatever team you guys want to see. we provide coverage on, albeit my goal horn is typically ahead of my stream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So everybody keep an eye on Shannon's goal horn and then to pay very close attention what happens afterwards.
Yeah, my goal horn is the cue that you should stop scrolling through Instagram.
Yes, correct. That's actually a pretty key thing there.
Isn't it nice for people that
like
only want to half pay attention?
Yeah, it's such a good idea. Let's see, but I'll do it anyway. Any predictions for the game going forward here? Do the Bruins come back? Do the Caps hold the lead?
I'm hoping that the top line has a confident game. They've been a little slumpy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, the game that they had against Tampa was definitely a confident game for everyone else. You say you didn't watch it?
Yeah, I was watching something else, and then another podcaster actually DM'd me and was like, "Why aren't you watching this game?" And I was like, "I didn't have a lot of hope for it."
Well, neither did I, but you knew it was good when Pastrnak scored from basically center ice the first goal of the game.
I know.
And it's just like, yes, okay, this is how it's supposed to go. All right. Let's see. Ariana still think Bruins 3-2 in OT. I like that. Keep the faith.
Is that Ariana? Ariana, I don't want to go to overtime.
Hey, either way, you get a point.
Question: you're in a situation you have to trade one of Pastrnak, Bergeron, or Martian. Who are you trading and why?
I'm not answering that question.
All right. From a purely rational standpoint, I'm trading Bergeron because he's the oldest.
I'm not answering that question. I don't want it.
I know, like, everybody's going to say Marchand, but he's the best player right now out of the three of them.
I am repping Bergie tonight.
Draisaitl back.
Right, exactly.
Padres 567. Hello, thanks for joining. Andrew doesn't want to get thrown into the. That's true. Andrew does face a lot of Twitter heat that I do not.
Yes, I do, and I kind of lean my face into it a little bit, but it's fun. It's fun to embrace whoop. live streaming, folks. Embrace debate. You know what I mean? Like I have my guns and I stick to them. So
there was a lot of debate on a tweet that I posted yesterday on just like retro jerseys. I was like, what? We don't have a lot of content right now. Like, let's put this up. And then I didn't notice because Megan opened the notifications, but it had like 30 retweets. And I was like, where did this come from? And she was like, oh yeah, like it sparked a lot of controversy. And I was like, none of these jerseys are new.
Do you want them to bring back the retros, the reverse retros, or do you want them to have like a whole new program starting next year?
I wish they would do a program like I was just talking to somebody about this with the NFL because it frustrates me how the NBA has so much going for them in terms of city edition jerseys and really like taking time, whether they be good or bad, they're taking time to try to design jerseys that are impactful both to the fan base and the team. I wish the NHL would continue to do something like that. It doesn't have to be classic designs, but something like a city edition or something, comparable to that. I'm hoping that the NHL will kind of consider something too, or not the NHL, the NFL, excuse me. But we'll see.
A city edition for the NHL would be interesting.
I mean, only the Red Sox did it, but the Red Sox city edition was incredible.
That was a design that I never would have thought of in a million years.
And it's so cool. I got it for my birthday. Yeah. I was like, this is all I want.
Yeah, this is all I want forever. It was awesome. It was an awesome idea. And it was out of the box enough while still keeping with the history of the city enough to be like,
it's a different color. Like as stupid as it is, like get out of your normal 2-3 colors that you use all the time. Like I respect that so much.
And if you do get out of the 2-3 colors you use, don't have the default after that be black. You know what I mean?
Or red, white, and blue.
Or red, white, and blue. Exactly. Yeah. Totally agree.
Shaggy Kyle, what's up? Thanks for joining.
Shaggy, what's going on?
All right, guys, we're in a commercial break. I'll let you know how much time we're into period one when we get back. Washington is leading 1-0 on a fluky goal, but one that the Bruins are going to regret going into the rest of this game. So
yeah, one that the Bruins are going to regret, and one that's going to give everyone who hates Linus Ullmark some more fuel, because that was kind of on him a little bit.
Yeah, they can't. We talked about it last week too when we streamed. He's only played 15 games with Boston.
Exactly. And you know what? He's been pretty good. He's been pretty consistent, all told. Like, Swayman's had better games. I had this debate. Ooh.
Yeah, but the
what is it? What's in there? What you got?
There's ranch water and cacti, so I picked the cacti first. But
what was I saying? Oh yeah. No, that just it just made me thirsty. No, Swayman's had better games, but Swayman has had too many occasions this year where I've been like, all right, we need a bounce back game from him. He usually provides that, but Ullmark's been the more consistent guy. Like, you know what you're going to get from him.
Yeah, I think where people's frustration is coming is that Ullmark is not a veteran, and we signed him to Don Sweeney signed him to a 5-year deal.
Well, I'll push back on that a little bit. Ullmark's a young vet. Like, he's 26 years old.
Okay. But that's supposed to be prime age for a goalie.
Exactly. That's why you signed him to a contract like that. He was the top goaltender in the free agent class. You sign him to a deal like that because you want him to insulate Swayman, because as much of a sure thing as Tuukka Rask was, it wasn't 100%. You know who else wasn't 100% but was nearly a sure thing to come back? David Krejci. That's why you signed Linus Ullmark. He never had a save percentage under .906 in the NHL. He was the only reason that a Buffalo Sabres team last year, who was historically terrible, was able to keep themselves afloat. Yeah. Like, there was a lot to like about his play heading into the contract, and I think his fatal flaw is that he's not Jeremy Swayman, and Jeremy Swayman's fatal flaw is that he's not Tuukka Rask. Yeah. So it's like, we want the young guy, and then we want the old guy, and then it's just, we're never satisfied. I think people are just
really into Jeremy Swayman right now because he's shiny and new and pretty.
Sure.
And he hasn't played horrendously yet. I mean, he's still playing like a rookie, but he's not playing like a Carter Hart sophomore.
And that's why you sign Ullmark. You sign Ullmark to prevent the Carter Hart sophomore. And there was 2 goalies in that class that were considered like legit 1A guys. And that was Linus Ullmark and Philip Grubauer. And we're seeing how that's turning out. The Philip Grubauer signing's turning out for Seattle right now. All the rest were 1B and backup, guys, just guys. I wouldn't have felt good having either A, just a guy insulating Swayman, or B, going into the season with Swayman and Vladar in a window year with 15 games experience between the pipes. I don't know. I will defend.
It's not the signing that bothers me. It's the 5-year deal that bothers me when they're signing guys like Coyle and Hall to 2- and 3-year deals, but they're signing yes, he had good save percentages, but he was playing with a team that was not a gauge for what a typical season would look like.
I guess I can see that. I don't know. I'll always defend the Ullmark signing as being like, I was fully expecting, Jonathan Bernier, James Reimer, and I got Linus Ullmark, and I was like, yes, let's fucking go. And I'm still in that camp. I mean, I know that gets a lot of blowback, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Rebecca, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, if you're just joining us, we've got just about 12 minutes remaining in period 1. We got a stoppage of play. Washington is winning 1-0 after an awkward goal given up by Boston. And we shall see if they can come back in these remaining 12 minutes. If you have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And let us know how you're feeling about the game so far, or if you're going to watch another game tonight.
Yeah, what other games? What other games are you watching if it's not?
There's only 2 other games. So there's Seattle and Colorado at 9:30, and then there's the Rangers and the Kings at 10.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So Rangers and Kings, that might be a good game. Kings have been playing really well lately.
Yeah, and the Rangers are tied for so it goes in the Metropolitan, since I was just looking at it, Carolina, New York, and then Washington. Carolina and New York both have 50 points, but Carolina's only played 33 games, and New York has played 36, and Washington has played 36.
Whoa.
Washington has 49 points.
Oh, Allmark with a sprawling, weird, awkward, slidey, penguiny save right there.
Not Penguins in the NHL Penguins. Penguins as in the flightless birds.
As in the flightless birds, yes. Yes. And
oh.
Yeah. Oh, you just saw it?
Yeah.
But yeah, the Metro's a dogfight. Like the top 4. The top 4 is the top. The top 4 is the top 4, and then you get into the 5th place. It's Columbus and Philly, and they are way out. So,
I mean, the Atlantic isn't that far off. Like the Bruins are in 4th, but they've got 6 games in hand on Tampa and 4 on Florida.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy. 6 in Tampa, 6 on hand in Tampa, 4 on Florida, only 2 in Toronto, but Toronto's also having, their own issues.
Right about to enter a slump.
Yeah, right. It was 4-1. They blew a 4-1 lead on Saturday. It was good. It was good to see.
Rebecca, I am a football fan. I'm a Patriots fan. Who do I think is winning the Super Bowl? I honestly don't know. I don't love any of my options. Looks like Pasternak's going to go to the. Where's it? I'm sorry.
It's not. I don't think it was. I don't think it, I think it was. I was Grizzlick. Matt Grizzlick.
They have very similar flukes in their hair for an awkward hit on TJ Oshie. They're going to call it interference. With about 11:20 remaining, the power play will start. Let's see if Washington's going to make it 2-0 or if Boston can hit this penalty kill. Boston is 82% accurate on penalty kill, which is ranked 11th. Washington's ranked 14th in their power play, so right around the middle of the pack.
Let's see here. Washington always, I'm always struck on how fucking physical the Caps are. Like, and how that's incorporated so flawlessly into their game plan without being too dirty, Tom Wilson notwithstanding. Shout out to Meg.
Hopefully she'll be able to join us later. Guys, 17 likes already. Keep them coming.
How's she doing over there?
I think her class has only started this week.
Oh, I see. Don't do college.
No, don't do grad school.
Oh, grad school. That's right. Okay.
Cool. Bruins have done a good job clearing it quite a few times. They did have a good possession there, though. I kind of wish they kept. Bottom line, thanks for joining. I'm assuming it's Jimmy. Long time no chat.
Oh, I'm getting some old friends here in the stream from the sound of it.
Guys, we love seeing all the familiar faces. Question: with all the postponed games, will the NHL get all the games in? I think they will. They'll just have to extend the regular season a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Rebecca, thanks for joining. Make sure you like the video before you head out, and good luck on your exam.
Yeah, the NHL has extending the season by about a week in their back pocket right now, and they don't want to use it unless they absolutely have to. But
extra buffer from the Olympics too. Although
right.
I read the other day that there are quite a few players that are considering retiring, going to the Olympics, and then re-signing with their teams after the Olympics because they're so mad they can't play in it.
I can imagine that the players union and the owners and the league is going to completely put the kibosh on that anyway.
I just saw it on, I don't know if it was Elias Peterson or somebody like broke it as a rumor, and I was like, no freaking way.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it stems from Alexander Ovechkin trying to do that a few years ago, where I think he said something along the lines of, no one's gonna fucking tell me I can't play for my country. And the NHL says, the fuck we won't.
It's because there's so many Canadian players now that Canada's team is a little less competitive. There's a lot of players that never would have gotten the chance to play in the Olympics that will now likely get the chance. Brad Marchand being one of them. And he is very, very upset that he's not going to get the chance to play.
Yeah. Those quotes were hot fire.
Kev, I literally gave you a shout out at the beginning of the stream. Do not be throwing Roll Tide in my comments.
Why are we doing Roll Tide? Why is this happening?
The national championship is tonight.
I don't care. It's hockey night, baby. Who cares? That's right. You're also an Auburn alum, so
yes, I am.
Yeah, right.
Carol, what's up? I was wearing my Allen American sweatshirt all day today.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Texas Hockey Apparel?
Guys, if you haven't checked out Texas Hockey Apparel, their stuff is amazing. I have like a bunch of stuff from there, and I'm more than excited to continue ordering from there. And they are fantastic people, and they were super fun to hang out with. So check them out.
Speaking of hockey apparel, I'm still wanting the Sweethearts jersey. I need more than just Bergie.
Well, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give the one away in my closet. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, let's get to that 1K so I can give that away.
Come on, guys, I need it. No, I'm kidding. I'm probably not going to get chosen because I'm I'll
do one of those little spinnies.
Yeah, lottery.
Spinnies.
That's a word.
Charles, you're right. It is always hockey night, except for when they postpone literally all the games.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Officer Gaming, didn't I tell you I'd send you a puck? I feel like I did. I have like a buttload of them.
I need to at least order a Sweetheart shirt, but I want that jersey. That jersey's fucking gorgeous. The puck's nice. I like the puck.
Yeah, the jersey's really nice. I need to get more of them printed.
Mm-hmm. Who was it that did the jersey? Uses Maplewood Hockey or something like that?
Yes, Maplewood Hockey. I don't remember the guy's Kirkpatrick is his last name, and he goes by Kirkpatrick Designs. But his name's Maplewood Hockey. He does custom jerseys. As soon as you tell him what you want, he just says, go through my Instagram and screenshot the ones you like. And because his personal account, he does. Oh,
don't like that. I don't like that sign.
Goal horn is going off. Let's see who is able to score. Oh no. Caps are on a 3-on-2. Oh, no. Bruins are able to break it up. They were able to slow the odd man rush down. Capitals do still have possession, though, in the Bruins' end. They don't really seem to be in a position to score, though. No, I could be proven wrong.
Allmark does not look good tonight. He did not move. That was a really, hang on. Okay. So,
Oh, Lord.
yeah, what a shot.
Oh, that was awful. Is that Wilson too?
I think that's Tom Wilson. Yeah. No, it's Sherry, Connor Sherry again.
Yeah, he has a 7 in his number. I don't remember what, 17?
Yeah. Wilson? No, 43. I think he's 43. Tom Wilson?
I don't know.
I don't know, but Connor Sherry has 2 goals.
Tells you how bad Olmark looks tonight, folks.
Yeah, that was not a.
Ariana, you're about to get a 6-0 game, not a 3-2 game.
43. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Oh, 74 is Oshie. I don't know why I was thinking.
Ariana's prediction can still come true. 3-2 in overtime. Let's go.
Guys, Ariana was supposed to be at this game and she couldn't go, so we should feel sorry.
That sucks.
If it gets any worse, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Connor Sherry has a good point total this season.
No, he's had a really good season. He's kind of gone back to the way he was in Pittsburgh. When he had that 1 year where it looked like it was going to be him and Getzel was going to be the next young guys in Pittsburgh, and he kind of fell off a little bit.
Gotcha. Awesomeness Sports, thanks for joining. Guys, if you're just hopping in, Washington just made it 2-0 with about 7 minutes remaining in period 1. Make sure that if you're just hopping in, you like the video and you subscribe to the channel. We are talking about if Boston is going to be able to make this comeback after Connor Sherry nets 2 goals in period 1. Let us know what you're thinking about the game. And I would be doing better awesomeness if the Bruins would score.
We all would. When the Bruins win, America wins. I know that's not true, but all right.
Oh, did I just hear a penalty?
Did you? I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Power play, holding on Kuznetsov. All right. Our power play is
going to go to the box. Bruins going a 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can make it 2-1 before the end of the game. We can get closer to Ariana's 3-2 estimate.
Yeah, our power play has been hot.
It's a good draw by Marchand.
Steaming garbage. So
yeah, I mean they don't look good, but that was a good draw by Marchand to get the power play. Yeah. Well, it says that we have a 22% success rate with this, which is 10th in the league. So capture
yes, but we're also like 3-4 for our last 38 or something like that.
Incredible.
That's just off the top of my head. So I could be wrong, but it's a 4 followed by a 30 number. So.
Oh, what? Who whipped that? Oh, I think it was Grizzly.
Okay, too much standing still, guys. That was McAvoy that whiffed that.
Ugh. My contacts are really dry. The numbers are just flying around.
All right, so power play once again we're
about halfway through this power play.
Yeah,
they've got 1 shot off. Maybe 2 if they're going to count that shot from McAvoy, but it was pretty high.
I don't think that's going to count.
Oh, a horrible pass to the middle. It's going to get cleared. Oh, Marchand with a missed side pass. Oh, Marchand's down. Great. Oh, his face is bleeding. Awesome.
Great. So that's not going to get called though, is it?
Should be. It was a high stick.
Mm-hmm.
His poor nose. It's already so big. No, it's going to be a 5-minute major. Oh, wow. That was a dirty hit. Who was that?
That was Dowd. Oh, let's go. 4-minute high sticking.
What a bad high stick. Literally knocks his friggin' helmet off.
Yeah, and they're cleaning the blood. Very good.
It's like, you know what? I should make your giant nose bigger. Wow, that's so broken. Dang.
Yeah, that does not look good.
All right, 45 seconds with the 2-man advantage, and then just over 3 minutes with a man advantage. Do you think they can pull anything off, or are they going to blow this?
Oh, if they blow this, it's called Bruins. All right, let's see. 5-on-3. Well, they couldn't take advantage of a 5-on-3 against Mini, so.
Oh, he's getting butterfly stitches.
All right.
All right, on a wager on how many times he's broken his nose. 3.
God, Pasta tried a one-timer and his stick just exploded.
I keep
Another one again. And the penalty. Yep. Bergeron with a makeup call for Bergeron. Interference.
Oh. That first line looks horrendous. And Marchand's face is all over the ice. Why is Pasternak wearing the A?
I don't know.
The man has 0 leadership skills.
Oh, jeez.
He does. When we interviewed Dale Arnold, he was like, David Pasternak will never be a captain of a team, and if he is, it's going to be like a Connor McDavid situation where they just give it to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Right, where he's never actually proven anything.
He's not going to be like a leader in the locker room. He's just going to wear it because he's the best one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an EA captain. The guy with the computer team that just names the captain the best player on the highest rated player on the team.
All right, so I guess we're gonna have
a little bit of 4-on-4. And then
a PK. Great. Good job fucking that up, Bergeron.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're just joining, we've got a 4-on-4 for the next minute, 38 seconds. It's about 4 minutes remaining in period 1. Washington's up 2-0. We've got a 4-minute major against Dowd after a 2-minute from Kuznetsov, and now Bergeron is in the box for another 2 minutes. So, been a busy few minutes with the whistle. Mm-hmm. Let's see if anybody can do anything with it.
Yeah, that was that looked like a pretty bad call, but who am I? I'm pretty biased.
Who am I?
Yeah, who am I? Who am I? Who am I really?
I love a TV timeout in the middle of a 4-on-4. What better time? Guys, we've got 18 likes. How can we get to 20? How are we feeling?
Do it.
All right.
Let's see. Okay. Commercial break still in progress.
Okay. Ariana, real OG, make Max log on. Guys, all you need to do to like and subscribe is have a Gmail. So if you have 4 Gmails, you can subscribe 4 times and like 4 times.
Do it. Screw with the algorithm.
YouTube hates me.
Did you say YouTube hates me?
Yeah.
We've got onto your secret, YouTube.
There are like support Facebook groups where like other shows support one another, and every time I do one of them that's like, oh, drop your link and like subscribe for subscribe.
I just realized that I have not liked the video yet, so I'm going to fix that.
Every time I do one of those like support links, it takes them all away because it's like you're not even streaming. There's no way you got 20 subscribers. I'm like, I hate you.
Do ba-do ba-do ba-do. All right. Okay, we're now up to 19. Let's go.
Nice. Okay.
All right, so 4-on-4 action. Here we go. Washington doing a very smart thing and just playing keep away right now. Why not? They don't have to push right now.
About a minute on this 4-on-4.
All right.
This period was going by really quickly until we had this flurry of penalties.
I actually did not realize that Vakanainen is in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Shane, you all right over there?
Huh?
Oh, I was on mute. I'm sorry. I was on mute. I was like, why hasn't she talking? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
I'm just so the Bruins are now on a power play for a minute. Wait, that's wrong.
No, Bruins are now on a power play, and it may just be taken back.
Oh, I get it because there was a 4-minute major.
Yeah, that's correct.
Bruins too. Okay.
Yeah.
I did my math backwards. What a save. Jesus. Oh my God. Olmark, did you just try to stomp Tom Wilson?
Okay, all right. I thought there was going to be a trip on that, on Tom Wilson going into the bench, but going into the goal, but so good. This is enough time for the power play to try to get something.
Yeah. Oof. But that felt good, Wilson. All right, guys, watch the goal horn.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the goal horn.
And we got a trip on the Caps.
Nice. Gonna end this period on the power play, folks.
Another 5-on-3. Let's hope we don't get like a makeup call on that. No, not a trip. I'm sorry. That's that's Oshie, and that's a cross check. Oh.
The horn!
The horn has gone off. Let's see who scored. Oh, man, I must be so far behind you, Shan.
Guys, God willing, this is not a Caps goal with a
God willing, this isn't a Gregory Campbell special where they score where Washington scores 5-on-3. I'm sorry, the cross-checking was on Carlson. Whatever. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm so far behind. Who cares who the penalty was on now? All right. I just want to know if they can score before the end of the... There it is. Yes. That's
Bruins are going to score.
Baby.
Oh, really?
Yep. Made up for his stick going kaboom.
Thank you for the excitement, Ariana and Officer Gaming. I have yet to see the goal, but evidently Pasternak has scored.
Well, it was either Pasta or
good.
Hang on. Nope, that was Pasta. All Pasta.
It was a good goal. That was a good goal.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to have another. Put it up for me.
Yeah, another.
End the period on the power play.
Yep, another full power play. Oh, Laviolette swearing. Love to see it.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, basically a full power play now. Awesome.
Oh! The goal horn!
The goal horn!
Guys, the goal horn has been going off and off and off in these last few minutes. Let's see if it's a Bruins or a Capitals goal and how we are going to end the period. Thinking it's going to be, we're going to end the period 2-2. Ariana, you're going to need a
don't jinx it yet. I'm like,
well, I'm behind, so I'm just literally guessing. Sassy Pants Chloe, thanks for joining.
Oh, Marshy. Oh, Marshy.
I'm going to just stare at Marchand now.
Oh, and Lavi's getting pissed. Love to see that.
Oh, drop it to Marchand. Through 400 dudes.
What a screen by Coyle. Oh my God.
Up his nose because it's still bleeding.
That was what a screen by Coyle. Fucale had no idea where that was.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, and down to the tunnel he goes.
Broken nose and all, and he scores
the power play goal.
Four guys.
He scores the power play goal and then just went straight down the tunnel.
Wow. Yeah, Chloe, I know it's you.
His jersey is a mess. Oh, yeah, his jersey looks like it was... Oh, man. My camera's very balancing. Yeah, his jersey is a mess. Yeah, it looks like from a horror film. My goodness. All right. So no goal horn. All right. Awesome. So we have ended the first period with 2-2. Guys, what do you think? Can this be sustained? With 2 power play goals.
I just tweeted something really funny. Don't worry, folks. I sent it to you. All right, guys. We're ending period 2 tied 2-2. Brad Marchand's face is 50 shades of messed up, but he is still scoring goals. Him and the rest of the first line with David Pastrnak scoring the first goal and Brad Marchand tying it up, both being power play goals. Pasternak's 5-on-3. Marchand's with a one-man advantage. We will go into intermission with a tied game. Let's
oh my
see.
God, Marchand! What a shot that you just what a picture you just got on that.
Let's see if the Bruins can take the lead in period 2. They're historically not a good period 2 team, so I am not confident. But Ariana's prediction could still hold true. 3-2. I believe we had a 5-something prediction as well from John. I'm not exactly sure what it was.
I think it was 5-3. I think I saw that.
Okay, so that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are just joining, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are always covering the teams you want to see live and in person on YouTube. So let us know who you're rooting for, who you want to see, and what you think of the game so far. And yes, Chloe, I did get the goal horn for Christmas. It's very exciting.
So just for a little bit of a catch up, the first goal was Connor Sherry by from Nick Dowd and Garnet Hathaway. The second goal was Connor Sherry unassisted. He's had a really good season. Our first goal was Pastrnak from Marchand and Grzelcyk, and the second goal, also a power play goal, was Marchand from Grzelcyk and Pastrnak. So Grzelcyk with 2 assists tonight. Matt Grzelcyk is a top 4 defenseman in the NHL. Just saying.
He just likes to pick fights, folks. Did I see the Stars game last night? No, I did not. I actually went to sleep at like 8 p.m. last night, and it was fantastic. I know there was a lot of controversy. Stars
I
game
think,
last night, though.
I think that right there is what being an adult is.
Yeah.
Going to bed at 8 and being like, yes.
It was impeccable.
That's a good word for it. All right. I'm going to go get a drink. I will be right back.
Fantastic. Let's hit the comments, guys. Can the Bruins score? I hope so. Penguins fan in me can't stand it when the Capitals win. Yeah, I mean, just the hockey fan in me can't stand it. I mean, in DC, I should have a soft spot for them, but like, they make it so hard. The only wholesome characters on that team, TJ Oshie, probably it. Carlson's okay, but it's difficult. God, I can't believe Marchand's goal was so good, and you probably couldn't even see. His eyes were so swollen from his freaking face. The score wasn't updated, so I thought the Bruins were still losing. Nope, we've got a tied game, 2-2 in the first intermission. We just kicked off intermission, so we'll probably have period 2 start in. Oh, you mean my score? Duh. Yeah, Megan usually does that. That's why I'm just sitting here staring at the TV, not doing my job. Sorry, folks. Here we go for you. Score's updated. Cool. I know. I gotcha. Guys, one other thing that I haven't shown yet is that I'm using the blanket I made for Christmas. So on one side, it's gritty, and the other side, it's the Bruins. It's very soft, and it's really big. Just like to have hockey wherever I go. See the likes that we're at, folks. Let's check it out. We are at, well, no new subscribers. Shaking my head because I know we've had some new folks stop by today. So if you guys are new, kick it into high gear. And 22 likes. Thanks, guys. Let's keep it coming. If you guys are new with us, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you have not yet, hit that big thumbs up button. It really does help us. Helps us get in front of more eyes and new folks. And make sure that, let me turn the little ticker off for a second. Make sure you guys check us out on social media while we are in intermission. We are most active on Twitter and Instagram, but we do have a website with merchandise. We have a Discord, which you will find in the bio, and we do have Facebook as well, where all of our videos are and a lot of our graphics as well. If you have any questions, you have any requests, make sure you either throw it in the comments or you DM it to either Meg or myself. Meg will either be on later tonight or we'll be back either later this week or next week. Did you get a new intern? I sent you guys a message. We have not gotten a new intern yet. We are looking at everybody that sent us messages and should have followed up with most of you, but if we have not, send us another message. A lot of times, because there are 2 of us on the account, one of us will open it and the other one won't see it, and then we just forget to respond. It's a very poor system, I will say. Jordan, I'm drinking seltzer, and Andrew just went to go get a drink, and I'm not sure what he's going to come back with. So if you guys are drinking tonight, let us know what you're drinking. I know it's a Monday. I only drink during the week when we stream. So looks like we've got some folks jumping in and out. Make sure you let us know what you're thinking of this game so far. But John, thank you for the reminder. We are looking for an intern. They will be, or even multiple. I mean, I'm really not picky. You guys will be helping us with social media, graphics, even some live coverage, finding us guests in doing interviews. We were doing some recorded interviews with personalities across the NHL and PHF last season. We just haven't had time to wrangle those up this year, but we're really hoping to get back to that. You can check out some of those interviews from last season on our channel. We spoke with some personalities actually from the Bruins and from Nesson. Dale Arnold, the game. Actually, if you're watching this, and you'll see him right now, as well as some other folks from throughout the league, some prospects for the Bruins like Matt Philippe, and some other great folks. So make sure you check those out. And if you're interested in working with us, either as an intern or otherwise, the best thing to do is either DM us or check out the Discord. We have pretty much our most intimate fans in our Discord. So I highly recommend checking that out as well. And as people hop in and out, I will say that the Bruins have 10 shots, Caps 11, and the rest of the stats in terms of faceoffs, 1 hit, and opportunities on net are all pretty even for both teams, which makes sense since we've got a 2-2 game. So we'll see how we go in the second period. I always say, and I will always continue to say, that the Bruins are not really a period 2 team. They all, since probably they won the cup in 2011, maybe 2013, they have not thrived in period 2, and they've always had to play catch up. So I'm a little nervous going into period 2. I pretty much always am when I watch a Bruins game. We'll see how it goes in period 2. I think that they've got a really good chance against a really young goalie, although Ullmark does not look great tonight. Those 2 goals were largely his fault. But yeah, Officer Gaming, you can email us too. Our emails are on the website. Anything's fine. Guys, let me know who you think is going to score next. Bruins, Caps. Maybe Sherry will get a hat trick. He is on Hattie Watch. He is on Hattie Watch. There are only 2 other NHL games tonight. I've been complaining quite a bit about how the dispersion of games has been really uneven in the NHL right now, but it's primarily because of postponements from COVID. Last night there were only 2 games, the Blues and the Stars, and then the Ducks and the Red Wings. Tonight, obviously, we have this game between the Bruins and the Capitals. Then at 9:30, there's the Kraken and the Avalanche. And at 10, these are all Eastern times, by the way. 10, we have the Kings and the Rangers in LA. So I'm presuming that tomorrow, I haven't actually made our schedule yet. I'm presuming that tomorrow there's going to be a good amount of games, but we'll see. The Bruins do have a doubleheader later in the week. I believe it's Wednesday and Thursday. I know they play the Flyers on Thursday. However, the doubleheader might be on Friday. Bruins and Flyers is always a good rivalry matchup, even though they're not in the same division anymore. The Flyers have moved back to the Metropolitan. But as I said, got some good rivalry here. This Gritty blanket is straight up so adorable. Yeah, that's literally all I can say about it. I think you were the first one to send one. Did you send me an email or Meg an email? Because I could have sworn I saw them all. Well, I think I hear Andrew coming back, folks. Last chance to. What'd you pick?
Coffee.
Oh, I had that already. And yet it's not working.
Yeah. There's a recurring joke on our pod. I'm a huge fan of a small batch coffee company called Bones Coffee, and I want them to sponsor us really bad.
Connor, Viva Music and Gaming, thanks for joining. I think you're new with us. Thank you for clarifying. I knew they played the Flyers on Thursday. I just couldn't remember if the doubleheader was Wednesday or Friday, so I appreciate that.
Wednesday they play Montreal because it was supposed to be at Bell Center, but now they swapped games.
So now it's at the Garden?
Yes, correct.
So do they play the Flyers at Wells Fargo or the Garden?
I think that's going to have to be clarified by somebody else who knows more. But I'm pretty sure yes.
Oh, wait, can I see it? I'm not going to be able to see it. I have a Bruin. You know how the Bruins do the Pucks and Pups calendar for charity every year? They take like pictures. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, it's all the Bruins players taking pictures with their dogs, and it's like a paper calendar. And every year, there is no reason for me to have a paper calendar anymore, but I literally have two because I love the Pucks and Pups calendar. And Abby, the mascot from Auburn, also made a calendar this year. And I was like, well, I must have both of them. And so they're both hanging behind my work desk. And I literally don't use them beyond looking at the cute pictures. So, but on the Bruins calendar, it says if it's a game day and if it's home or away, which is kind of useful.
Yeah. I didn't have the Pucks, the Pugs and Pups ones. I had like a regular one. But yeah. Nobody should have a paper calendar. Like the Pugs and Pups are totally I guess it's a little bit of fan service. I mean,
there were both charity ones, so even the
attractive hockey players with their dogs.
Perfect. That's literally all I want to look at.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so that one, all the money goes to the MSPCA, Massachusetts Dog Charity, Animal Charity.
Mm-hmm.
The Auburn one goes to the Auburn like Audubon Society because they've got a really big like bird rescue there or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I paid for either; they were both Christmas gifts. But like,
let's see. I'm looking for something here real quick. Okay, yeah. So Clifton and Forward are out because of the testing issue remained a thing. So Vakanainen and Moore are a thing tonight. Can we hold on, guys? But, all right. We got about 9 minutes left in the intermission. Any predictions for what's gonna happen here?
And I was just harping on how I really just don't like the Bruins period to play. So I'm not particularly confident. I'm hoping if they're going to go down, I hope it's not by more than one goal because they're not really playing with any particular momentum that I think they can play serious catch up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Both those goals were great, but one was on a 5-on-3 and one was on a 5-on-4. So like
exactly, they got to clean up the 5-on-5 play. And I just got a text from Thomas. I texted him, my co-host Thomas. I was like, how'd you like the first period? He goes, great power play, shitty everywhere else. Lucky to be tied. It's like good analysis.
I'm really lucky to be tied.
Oh man, if I was still in college and not working 50 hours a week in sales, I'd totally be you guys' intern.
That's why we need an intern because I work 50 hours a week and I'm in grad school.
Intern Andrew. Oh my God. Who likes to do that?
I literally love running our social media, making graphics, but I simply don't have time to do as many as we need.
Mm-hmm. Right. There's not enough hours in the day. There's not enough hours in the week. There's not enough hours in the year.
Yeah.
Like you work 50 hours a week doing, what did you say you did? Military contracting?
Yes.
Yeah. And you're doing grad school. Yeah. Fuck that. You're take your naps where you can get them.
I know. I know. All right, guys.
I come home working an 8 to 4 on a sales floor, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. And then I talk to you, and I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about?
So today is the first day of many that I've decided I'm going to go to the gym before work and not after. And for anyone that knows me, I simply am not a morning person. And I walked in this morning, and my friends from the gym were like, who are you? Like, because they knew, they were like, were you bribed to come here? Like,
blink twice.
They were like, the sun isn't up. And I was like, yeah, I'm right. So aware.
Blink twice if you've been kidnapped.
They're like, who are you and what have you done with Shannon? I was like, shut up and start this class so I can go home. Like, oh, this seems like a really long intermission.
Yeah, it always does. It always does because right now I'm watching on a stream, so it's just all it is just commercial break in progress or intermission in progress for the entire 15 minutes, and just dead silence. Yeah, we're still on commercial break in progress.
It's like when we streamed off of NHL Network last season, and there are no commercials or intermission coverage on that. So it's just the stupid ice squeegee the entire time saying intermission in progress.
Nope, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. And it's just the guy putting the, like, okay, so yeah, it's the dude with the hose and he's spraying it. And then the guy with the ice squeegee, and it just slowly goes on the ice. And then you just see it slowly go across the screen.
It's so nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have ESPN Plus right now, but I can't remember I have ESPN Plus, but I can't remember my password, and I wasn't about to finagle for 10 minutes when I was about to go on the stream, so I just hit an on hockey stream.
I know. I sat down and I was like, I didn't set up the TV. I didn't set up any of these things.
Right.
Then so I have a double-sided desk, and the other side is like my work side. And this side is tighter than that side because I'm always on that side. I'm not as much on this side. And I was moving, the chair goes on both sides. And I almost knocked the jersey off the wall. Because I was trying to move the chair. And I was like, it's like 2 minutes before the stream started, and the thing is like hanging off the wall. I'm like, oh, perfect.
Oh, good. Just another thing I have to fix. Fuck.
All right, guys, we've got puck drop in period 2. Well, it probably was 30 seconds ago, but now it's happening on my screen.
About 35. You're about 35 seconds behind, Shan.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
I wonder if I exit out and go back in, it'll be closer. Because of the commercial.
That's insane. You shouldn't be that far behind, though.
Stupid NBC Sports Washington. I'm sorry if anybody's watching. My friend used to work for NBC Sports Washington. I don't feel bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this makes it closer. Oh, commercial. Perfect. All right, guys. If you're just joining us, we've got a 2-2 game. We just kicked off period 2. Make sure that you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Also, let us know who you're rooting for, what you think of this game so far. I'm assuming you guys aren't all Bruins and Caps fans, since there are not a lot of games on tonight, and there's typically quite a few at 7. So let us know how you're feeling, what you're up to. I know, or if you're watching college football playoff, I'm assuming some of you are starting to do that too. 25 likes. Thank you, folks.
Like I'd be a college football fan, but my college team is 6-6U, also known as Boston College. So I don't.
They just drafted someone though recently.
Like that, they're on the way up because they're on the way up because Driscoll is a legit coach, and I can't wait until we finally go like 8-4, 9-3, and he fucking goes to be the offensive coordinator at Auburn or something.
I would die. We need consistent coaching so badly. All right, it's time for a race.
Yeah, y'all had Gus Malzahn and you survived, so you can do anything. There was some ill intent when I said that name and you put the drink down.
My fridge setup is so janky because when I hired the TaskRabbit to put this shelf up, he freaking hung it so it was flush against my desk over there and not flush against the wall in the corner, so you couldn't see it. Also, who the frig would hire or would hang a shelf above a desk and not anywhere else? So I have it balanced so that I can put everything on the shelf, but I have to put the mini fridge at the end of it to balance it so it won't tip over. But that means that the mini fridge like wobbles because I have to.
Did you just call the person who set that up the TaskRabbit?
Yeah.
The
app.
Well,
guys, Goldhorn's going off. Who do you think it is?
I think it's probably Washington.
That's negative. Guys, if you're ahead of us, don't spoil.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you still not seen it?
No.
Oh God, I'm never gonna see it.
Yes!
Nice.
And that, I can't tell who it was.
All right, Ariana, you can't get any more goals for the rest of the game.
Matt fucking Grizzlick.
Don't spoil. Oops.
Well, Matt Grizzlick is a top 4 NHL defenseman. That's going to be my new Twitter handle. Matt Grizzlick, top 4. What a shot, too. Oh, my God. He has 3 points tonight.
Wow. He's aging like a fine wine, both physically and in hockey.
I love him, man. I love what he brings. I think he's one of the most underrated defensemen we've had in a long time. And I think he gets a lot of hate. He gets a lot of hate because he's small. Little guy, gross, ew. Mm-hmm.
That is just not how I thought you spelled it. VLCYK.
No, Ariana, don't give up your prediction for a better score. I like this score. This score. Leave this score. This score is good. No more scoring.
VLCYK.
I got people tagging me in all sorts of Twitter shit now.
5-2 would be nice though.
So funny. Oh my God.
You have a brand.
I do. And I got to keep it up. I think every tweet I'm going to tweet for the rest of the game is just going to be Grizz. That's all I'm going to say.
I wonder how many points he can get in one game. I wonder what his career record is.
I think he's had a 3-point game before. I'm pretty sure this ties his career high, if I'm not mistaken.
Fantastic. All right, guys. 4 minutes into period 2, Matt Grizzlick has lit the lamp with a beautiful shot to make it 3-2 Boston. Boston has 3 unanswered goals, 2 in period 1, 1 in period 2. Washington still got 2 goals from Connor Sheary early on in the game. Let's see if Washington can tie it up or if Boston's going to start to run away with this game.
They definitely came out of period 2 with much more purpose in the 5-on-5.
Guns blazing.
Mm-hmm. So, the power play definitely gave them some momentum. They made the power play a weapon tonight so far.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. That's what Andy Brickley likes to say.
Oh, Jack and Brick.
Jack and Brick. Yeah, Jack.
I miss their coverage every night.
You miss Jack? You really?
Yeah. Okay, when you don't get to see Nesson coverage anymore.
I get absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. Okay. All right. I understand that. Brick, I swear to God that if Brick wasn't a television analyst, he'd be a coach. The dude just knows his shit. Jack is one of the most well-prepared guys I've ever seen, but he's bug-eyed insane.
Maybe that's why I love him.
Yeah. Ariana, two truths can occupy the same space. He can be great. He can also say some things like that time that he compared Matt Cook to the dude who shot Robert Kennedy. Do you remember that?
What a comparison!
I remember watching that game live, and I was with my mom, who she knew more about hockey than I will. She forgot more about hockey than I will ever know, and we're watching it, and he said that he's like Matt said something along the lines of Sirhan, comparing Sirhan to Matt Cook. And we just looked at each other and we're just like, how does he keep his job after that? He had to like issue an apology and everything. It was right. I think it was right after the Mark Savard hit.
That would track.
Yeah.
So many TV timeouts, folks.
Yeah. If there's one thing I would change, it's all the TV time. One thing I would change about coverage, it's TV timeouts.
Like, I don't care.
Badu. Yeah, they definitely. Yeah. So coming out of that, Bruins definitely looked a hell of a lot better 5-on-5 and had the Caps on their heels. And I think those power play goals really affected Fucale because that was a great shot by Grizz, but I think that was one that Fucale should have had, or at least wishes he had.
Yeah. I would not put it in the same lane as Olmark's two mistakes, though.
No. Allmark, that first goal was the worst goal he's given up this year because he had a chance to cover the puck with his waffle and he pushed it out to the slot. That was a really stupid move on his part.
Yeah.
That second goal was just Sherry all alone in the slot and he just ripped a bomb. Like, yeah, you'd like to see a stop there, but that was a really good shot. But
the Caps lead the NHL with 10 2 or more goal leads this season that they've blown.
Love to see it.
NHL fine Dallas coach $25,000. I don't know. I think that's a little bit obnoxious.
Charles, what was the tirade?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I have not. No. Well, I went from being at work to home improvement project to shower and onto the stream. I haven't seen any news around for today.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Did he just go?
Robert Durst died?
Yep. That I did hear. Because that actually came up on my my push notifications for some reason today.
Why didn't I get a notification about that? His biographies, like the documentaries, are so interesting.
He was the Jinx, correct?
He was the guy, like, he dressed as a woman in disguise for like a decade after killing his wife or best friend, wife and best friend, actually. Yes, he was the Jinx.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was tough.
Wow. Oh my god, he looks so ill in this court picture. No wonder he died. Sorry, that's dark. I'm looking for this video.
Also, pour one out for the original.
Oh! The horn is going, folks. The horn is going.
By the way, guys, pour one out for the original YouTuber, Bob Saget.
Oh, guys, rest in peace. Andrew Graham, I'll just send the link in a second. Dan, thanks for joining. Guys, if you're just hopping in, I am looking for the Dallas Stars debacle from last night. The goal horn just went off, so something exciting is about to happen, and thought it was about to be Olmark fucking up, but he somehow saved that. Let's see who scored.
Woo-hoo!
The Bruins scored, I can tell.
Can I say who scored it?
Yes.
Anton Bleed?
What? What universe am I in?
Anton Bleed actually got an assist on the first goal.
I've had one seltzer. Am I drunk?
By the way, that wasn't Allmark's save. That was Bergeron's.
Of course it was.
He is so perfect.
Wow. Oh, it was a weird goal, too. Poor Fucale.
Yeah, that's not one he should have had. That was just a perfect pass by Lazar. Holy crap.
Oh, Laviolette.
No, I'm sorry. That wasn't Bleed. It was Craig Smith. Gregory Smith. And Fucale has been pulled.
Oh, really?
Yep. And it looks like Samsonov is it's Vitek Vashenek.
I was just saying, I saw Vanacek on the bench.
Yeah. Is it Vanacek or Vashenek? I can't do names.
I think it's Vanacek.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Dan. How are you, buddy?
Is that Vanacek?
Yeah, no, it's Vanacek. Vanacek's in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's VTech. VTech. Man, those two power plays to end the period really pulled Boston out of their funk. Whatever was ailing them. Man, I gotta on the second intermission, I gotta see that goal by Smith again, because what a pass by Curtis Lazar.
Oh! I was just about to tweet something. Goalhorn, can you wait until I finish typing?
Goalhorn says nah.
All right, I'll just delete what the score is. Oh, wait. Fuck. I just found the video and then I hit home. The Capitals goalies have the worst save percentage in the second period in the NHL. Both of them. Or all three of them, I guess.
Yes! What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Why am I not at this game? Holy shit. Every time I go see the Bruins and the Capitals, the Bruins lose.
Is that why you're not at this game?
No, I forgot they were coming today. And then when I went to buy tickets, my significant other had to work late, and my friend in the comments was unavailable.
That is David freaking Pasternak.
Good Lord, maybe he should wear the A today. Did they even give Vanacek a second to warm up?
No, yeah, they did. He made a save, and then
okay. So he saved one puck.
Yes, there's your warm up.
Here is your one save.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now stretch. I gotta say, Shan, this being on such a significant delay, that the way that it is, seeing your goal horn,
it's nice,
and then just analyzing what happens, it's like a really weird way, really exciting way to do this, because it's like, because then one team has the puck in the zone, it's like, oh god, are they gonna do it here? No. Oh, they're gonna do it here? No. Oh, they're gonna do it here? Yes.
I'm telling you, it's like when you're watching something and you're scrolling through Instagram, only half paying attention, and then someone's like, wait, watch this.
Yeah, exactly. The Goalhorn's like, hey, hockey thing happening.
All right, guys, this is the video of the Stars coach having his tirade. The context of that is that the Blues came back to score 2 goals in 18 seconds to beat the Stars.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so whatever Bonus said on that, I haven't seen the video yet, and I'll watch it during the intermission. Whatever Bonus said there, he was justified, because holy shit, those were bafflingly bad. Those calls were bafflingly bad. So whatever he said, I'm on his side.
Oh, he didn't say anything.
whatever he screamed, whatever he interpretive danced. So. Ooh! Oh, what a save by Allmark. Oh my God. Okay, I think we got a penalty here. I think it's going to be on Boston. Oh no penalty. Okay, just offsides. All right. I saw somebody on their knees, skating on their knees, and he was knocked down, so I thought it was on Boston, but no, it's just an offside. Okay, commercial break in progress. So Ariana, I'm kind of glad that your prediction did not come true, and that we did get more goals. You were right. I was wrong. Oh my God. So was third goal was Grizzlick from Anton Bleed. The second goal, or the fourth goal rather, was Craig Smith from Curtis Lazar and Anton Bleed. And the fifth goal was David Pasternak from Taylor Hall and Urho Vakanainen. Vakanainen has 2 assists in 2 games. Love to see it. Just you do. Oh my goodness.
What does any team take a chance on the cement head of Vander Kane? That's a good question, Charles. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know.
Is the question does any team or should any team? Because those are 2 different answers.
Well, so that's how I feel about like Antonio Brown, say. Like teams kept taking chances on him. And I'm not blaming him for the Bucks situation because I think the Bucks are 100% at fault for that. But like generally, how did he even get on the Bucks roster? I don't know. Or like all these players that break the law or go insane just keep ending up like Kyrie Irving. How are you on a roster right now? Like I'm very confused. So should they? Probably not. Will someone? Likely.
There is still, and maybe this is a more serious conversation for a more serious time here, because we're celebrating. Bruins are up 5-2, but there is still a culture problem in hockey in general. And should somebody take a chance on Evander Kane? No. Will they? Absolutely they will, because his talent is going to supersede that. And you still see it a lot in fans where, the overwhelming argument is you can't have a team of choir boys or something like that. If he can help a team, maybe the room can calm him down. It's, no, we can fix him. That kind of shit don't work. How do you fix somebody who very clearly does not want to be fixed? And I think in sort of the Logan Mayu situation, I think they're not similar, but in kind of like, you can draw some parallels. Someone has to get in his ear and make him understand. Kane is still relatively young. He's only 30 years old. He's been around for a very long time. He's only 30 years old. He's still relatively young in terms of in terms of talent and how long he can play in this league. Somebody needs to get in his ear and tell him, guy, this is a privilege, not a right.
Yeah.
Like, get your shit in order. So I think if anybody had their druthers, I don't think anybody should take a chance on Evander Kane. Nobody should have to subject their locker room. No one should have to subject their locker room into being a babysitter, basically. So that's my view.
Bruins goal.
God,
every
I'm
time I
scared.
try to finish,
I'm scared.
I saw who it was because I was tweeting. I'm sorry, I won't say it.
Oh, it was a Bruins goal?
I'm not saying.
Okay. So I'm far behind and you're farther behind than I am. My goodness.
I know, but I was trying to just do a tweet and I needed my phone because the picture was down.
God. Oh, God.
You saw it?
Yes. Hall of Famer. Let's go.
Was it Pasternak?
No, it was Holla.
Oh.
Eric Holla, Hall of Famer.
Sorry, I was typing.
Eric Holla now has a 5-game point streak. Weird. What a goal. What a shot. Oh my God. When he gets room on his shot, he can fucking pill it. My goodness. This is fun, Shane. We should do this more often.
I know, Mike, don't come on. You're the bad luck charm.
Only Caps games, though. You can only do it during Caps games.
Good heavens. Ah!
Now I'm just silent, just waiting. I think this one might be a Caps goal. Yep. All right. Okay, so that's 6-3.
Was it a good goal or did Olmark fuck up again?
It was a 2-on-1. Oshie and Ovechkin.
Oh, well, there's no saving that.
Oh, no. Wait a second. Hang on. It was a John Moore scored that one. Oh, wait a minute. This one might come back. No, it won't. Okay. Yeah, I think it looked like that was John Moore. It was John Moore's stick. So, not really going to blame Olmark for that one. But hopefully this doesn't give them life. No more goals now.
Oh, period.
This has been fucking wild. So no, Charles, neither did I. I did not expect this goal output, but I mean, we're also like, I did not expect the Bruins to pot 6. But in terms of our structure looking a little loose right now, we're also missing 2 of our top 6 defensemen. And so call a spade here a little bit. I think that if Olmark gives up another one, do you put in Swayman? Kind of stop the bleeding. If he gives up one in this period, do you take him out?
I would just probably start Swayman in the third. If it's 6-4.
Yeah.
If it's 7-4, leave him. Like if they score one more.
Right. Okay, I get that. Oh man, this game has been fun. Holy shit.
Can't keep up. I can't tweet fast enough, folks.
Guys, give Shannon some time.
Every time I start to type a tweet, the goal horn in my peripheral just starts spinning away.
Whee! I wish it made sounds.
It does. I just have it turned down.
You just have it muted? Okay.
I'll turn it up a little.
So, for the Bruins fans, the sixth goal was Eric Holla from Taylor Hall and Matt Grzelcyk.
That's his fourth! Oh, Luzo, the Redskins fan, I'm so sorry, but it is nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while.
Well, to be fair, like we were talking about this before. Foucault was a wonderful story. He was due to kind of get knocked down a little bit.
I mean, if he's out here having another like shutout game, I'm gonna be like worried for a myriad of reasons.
Right, exactly.
Like if he's having two shutouts and an overtime loss, and that's his first 3 games, I'm gonna be like, Capitals GM, like Capitals prospect coaching staff, what are you doing having this man still in Hershey when Samsonov plays incredibly average and Vanacek is like 22?
Yeah, right. Remember when Samsonov was like the next great,
I went to a lot of Caps games that season. Holtby was kind of on the slide, and Samsonov out of nowhere was playing really, really well. And he started taking like half of the starts from Holtby. And then the following season was the start of COVID, and he got COVID and sat out for a while so they signed Lundqvist after Holtby went to Vancouver. Lundqvist obviously couldn't play. So then they were like, oh, we're screwed. We only have Samsonov and this random dude, Vanacek. And Samsonov got COVID, and they were all like, oh, great, we have to start this random dude that we literally have never seen before. And he played better than Samsonov. And Samsonov came back from COVID and was not very good. Mm-hmm. And so Vanacek ended up with the start, and then they kind of evened out to like 50-50 later on.
So the thing with Samsonov, we did some interviews with the Caps Chirp podcast. If you guys are not familiar with the Caps Chirp, follow them. They're good. They're good people. Cupcake Polly and Pocky Troll, good people. Great interview. They're real. You could sit and talk hockey with them for hours. But there was a thought, a sort of attitude with Samsonov that he thought that he had been anointed the goalie job, and when Vanacek kind of took his spot, he pouted.
And that was part of the reason. Well, and you know how he got COVID too, right?
By being a fucking idiot.
So there was we all know that the Capitals roster is heavily Russian. Yes. Completely fine. Obviously they recruit in that manner because they've had Ovechkin for over a decade. With that in mind, all of the Russian players, because there's like 7 or 8 of them, had a hotel room party during an away series when they were all supposed to be isolated in their rooms, taking COVID tests, blah, blah, blah. They all had a party. They all got COVID except for Alex Ovechkin because they already had COVID. And they all had to go on the COVID list for like 2 weeks because that was the time where you had to sit out for 2 weeks and there was nothing else you could do about it. And so then when Vanacek ended up taking his job, because in 2 weeks you can play, especially during COVID time when they were trying to push games together.
Yeah, 6, 7 games. Yeah, right. Yeah,
6 or 7 games easily. So, Vanacek wins 6 of those, 5 of those. There's no problem with Samsonov coming back, especially with the way your lungs are impacted from COVID. And Samsonov didn't look very good.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But it makes sense that he felt like he was anointed because there's
because he kind of was. He was like.
Well, and there's a certain camaraderie with the large group of guys that like hangs out together on the Capitals that all follow Ovechkin.
Yeah, and Ovechkin's going to say, I will make sure that you are the guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that happens on any team, no matter what, whether it's culturally or whether it's you all like to play hacky sack. I don't freaking care. Like it's just like a cliquey thing.
Sure.
So I get why, especially Samsonov as a 20-something-year-old, like really young guy, it makes sense. Hey, Buddha. What's up, buddy? Oh, we're going to get a power play? Why are we looking at the replay?
I think they're trying to figure out. No, Lavi's pissed, so I don't think they are going to get the power play. Oh, you hate to see Lavi getting angry. Oh, I hate that guy. What a chud he is. But yeah, like it makes sense. It makes sense that he gets that attitude for like I'm the next big goalie. I'm the great hope here between the pipes because you have the guy who I don't want to say that Alex Ovechkin runs the team, but Alex Ovechkin has pretty good stake in the team. We'll say that. So,
Buddha, did you know the Bruins are winning with 6 goals? 6 goals. Yeah.
With 4 points by Matt Grzelcyk. Weird.
I know. It's a very confusing time for you, isn't it? Very confusing time to be a dog.
He's like, don't care, just pet, please.
He's like, I know you have yogurt back there, and I want it.
What's his name? Buddha? Is that Buddha?
Buddha, yeah.
Oh, what a good boy.
Oh, goodbye.
He's like, all right, I got my pets now.
He's like, oh, the bedroom door is open. I can go to bed.
Sweet.
That's like me. 8:30 time.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got just under 2 minutes remaining in this period 2. Obviously, the Bruins have Ariana sleep well, get rid of the Rona.
Oh, Ariana, you have the 19. I'm so sorry.
Poor sweet girl.
Ugh. Hey, if you're still sick tomorrow, make sure whatever DoorDash delivery you get has Pedialyte in it.
True.
That shit saves lives.
True. And I will Snapchat you all day.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
6-3 game right now. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Yeah, that's why we're not in the game.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good reason. Oh yes, Ariana is the Girl Scout. She is prepared. All right. Take care, Ariana. Thanks for joining us.
Ooh, Ullmark's face mask just doesn't jive with me.
I kind of like it because the runes on the side are the names of his kids in rune language. So it's got like a sentimentality to it. There's like some Viking to it. I don't know. I kind of like it. What is your actually good question for Shannon and the rest of the people who are still listening? What's your favorite goalie mask? Classic or otherwise? Classic or current?
Oof, what a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Chris Dreider's before he left Florida. It was really cool. It had so that one of the Florida players had a convertible, and it had all of them together in a convertible driving down like a Florida street. It was really cute. But I also really like. Is it Fucali's actually, or is it Vanch? One of them has a really cool one with the side of the Capitol on it.
Mm-hmm. That might be Fucali's. Fucali's is pretty nice.
We did a whole like helmet review last year. That's what I'm trying to think.
Mm-hmm. I have a couple
Sonoffs too. I don't know.
I have a couple classic ones. I mean, I love obviously Tuca's is iconic to me. I was a huge fan of. Does anybody remember Marty Turco's? Marty Turco's was kind of a like a monster with like the tongue going down the spine of the mask. It was pretty fucking metal. Mike Richter, that's a good one, Dan. Mike Richter had a really cool mask too. Like it was classic. It was classic but modern for the time.
Here we go. Best 50 goalie mask designs in history.
Mm-hmm.
Let's share.
Oh, Charles Moog, Andy Moog. Yeah, he had a cool mask too. Too bad he was an asshole. Cujo. Yep. That's a good one. Cujo's is good. I bet you anything Turco's is going to be up there.
Chico Red. This is really old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very old.
Oh, that one's cool.
I like that one. Kelly Rudy. Yeah, I like that one. That was more the bubble mask. When they started shifting into like the catcher's masks. Kari Ramo.
That one's kind of underwhelming.
There must be something on the top that shot doesn't show.
Oof. That one would not be allowed today.
Wait. What? Oh no. The plane is fine. The other stuff, no. Oh, Felix the cat. John Graham, former Bruins great. All right.
No way.
Okay. Manny Leggett.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's Spirit of St. Louis. I think that's inspired by Spirit of St. Louis.
Probably.
Yeah. Brian Hayward, that's
big ass.
That's sick. That's sick. I love that. I love that mask.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh, actually, that makes sense. Casey DeSmith or Tristan Jarry's mask is really cool. I'll pull it up in a second.
Oh yeah, do that. This is really cool. I like this as an what the fuck.
That is just not it.
What is that? What is that supposed to be?
I'm sure it's something related to Vancouver's
Indigenous history. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. Right. Hanford's nickname is Sandman.
That's dumb. I don't like that.
But it makes you think. Okay, that's stupid.
Yeah, but it really, though? It really makes you think, though.
Oh, is it because he has a beak on this? That's so unsafe.
Is that a beak?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no.
That's cool.
Roman Turek, yep. I remember for a couple of years he was like the goalie. He was like the star goalie of the league.
Oh, the abominable snowman.
Sure, yep. That one's Yeti.
Oh, what a good one. Beautiful. Too bad he went crazy.
And then remember when he wasn't sure if he was gonna return to Boston, and he like had like that weird libertarian coin mask.
This one's sick.
Yeah, it's the old what's his name?
Steve Shields.
No, Steve Shields, but it's I'm trying to think, what was the name of the guy that this is referencing? Malachuk, I believe. Clint Malachuk?
No, Gary Cheevers.
Gary Cheevers, okay.
Actually, I have his puck signed right here.
Oh, sick.
Lundqvist. That is a good one.
Henrik, yeah. I like the Henrik mask was classic.
Yeah.
Like it was just pure New York. Johan Hedberg. I seem to remember. Is that Bullwinkle? Oh, because his nickname was Moose.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan Ellis. That one's that's too much going on that one.
I wonder if that guy,
Jiggy,
the guy that played for Minnesota briefly, that was nicknamed the Hamburglar. I wonder what his mask was.
Andrew Hammond.
Yeah,
he's still there.
Is behind Talbot and Kakkonen?
Behind Talbot and Kakkonen, and now Zane McIntyre. He's like Iowa's backup. You remember that one year that he took Ottawa to the playoffs?
Yeah.
Nothing. Martin Gerber. I'm surprised that's not a baby.
Yeah, it's Darth Vader.
No. QA. Oh yeah, that one. I like the dream catcher on the bottom.
Chicago ones are whatever. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Oh, that is just so much happening.
Rick DiPietro. Oh
Why
man.
do you have a what the frig is it called? A statue in Virginia on an Islanders mask.
Had to do something with that 15-year contract.
What?
He's still getting paid by the Islanders.
Jesus. Like, this is, I drive by this like every day. It's in Virginia. Like,
I think it's just pure America.
oh my word.
Oh no. There's only so much you could do with the Jason mask.
Oh, I wonder how many Marc-Andre Fleury masks are going to show up on this list.
Oh, Flower. Such a nice guy.
Ooh, this one's cool. I don't really know what it is, but
I don't either. What's that referencing?
Looney Tunes Marvin Martian.
Okay.
Interesting. I don't really see it, but no, I don't really care about the old ones. Simeon Varlamov. Is that Semyon's father?
No, that's how he used to spell his name.
Oh. Why did he change it?
This is an old article. I think Semyon is Semyon, Semyon. Somebody correct me if they know Russian naming customs, but I believe with the Y that's closer to
the actual
westernized Cyrillic, so that's why it was changed.
I understand. Okay.
Is that Dick Tracy?
Yeah.
or some kind of mobster. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
It's only 20 out of 50.
This is an old article too, so Brian Elliott. That's pretty okay. That's a nice horror film sort of that's a nice horror film thing.
It's supposed to be
horror film tribute.
What the frick is that noise? So many animals outside. I don't care about this. Jimmy Howard. What a throwback. Oh, that's whatever.
Wait, what is that? Oh.
Hockey Town.
Time?
No, Hockey Town. I don't really go that way.
Hockey Town time.
But that's cool.
That's how you use those masks with like different color schemes like that. You don't have to do like the weird snakes going across it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm. Oh no, this wasn't the one I was referring to. But this was like the start of that. Is it like the monster? It's okay. Yeah. It's not the one I was referencing though.
Oh no, my computer freezing.
He had one for home and one for away. How much time do we have left on the intermission?
Sorry, I was trying to check and see if the stupid fox is outside. Foxes I've spent the entirety tormenting.
that looks weird.
I don't get how they were just like, you know what we should do? Slap our logo on our face.
Ryan Miller had a really good mask.
Brian Miller, I haven't talked about you in a while. Oh, I don't like this.
You were saying about slapping the logo on the face?
What? It looks like really long eyelashes.
It looks like he's flirting with you.
Like, this looks like a drag mask.
McElhenney, McBackup. Mm-hmm.
That's whatever.
He's on fire.
I guess it would look cool on the ice. Why are all these old ones in the top?
I don't.
What?
I'm guessing it's like, oh, they don't make them like they used to.
Someone old wrote this, I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
It's literally a luchador mask.
No, I like that. I actually like that. I
It's
actually like that.
okay.
It is. You're right. It is. It's very luchador. Cujo. Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, that's cool.
Scraw. I'm sorry, that picture is awful.
I don't know what is happening here.
Sleeping. And the puck is hitting his stomach. What is going on in that picture?
Okay, that's a cool classic mask.
I like that. Yeah.
You definitely had to get that like hand painted. I respect that.
And it's not just his logo either.
Whoa.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Jerry Cheevers, of course.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Well, some of the old masks were cool.
I thought that article was going to be that old, though.
It was Simeon Varlamov hasn't spelled his name like that.
I know. I've never heard that before.
Like 7 or 8 years. Okay. We still on a commercial break? Yes, we are. All right. Oh, Dan, sorry I missed your comment. He got free McDonald's for life for hamburglaring his way to the playoffs. Okay, I'm gonna rip this webcam off. This is a very cheap webcam. So if you guys keep getting views of my chest, I apologize. So any predictions of what's going to happen the end of the third? Do you think the Bruins can close it out? They fucking better.
This is going to be a wildly underwhelming final period. Wait, Tristan Jarry's mask. He uses Jarry, like Tom and Jerry, to make masks. So he has a bunch of them. So he's got, I like this one a lot. He's got this one with the Madagascar penguins on it too.
Oh, I love those. The Madagascar penguins.
Well, this is the whole thing. I think I like this one better though. I haven't seen this one. He gets a new one every season. Oh, that one's really cool. Oh, this one's sick. He had this one when he was in the minors.
Who, Jari?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh wait, I didn't share it. I'm an idiot.
I was like, I'm waiting. What the fuck is that? Oh, for Jerry.
Yeah, so he had this one with Madagascar penguins. This one's my favorite, I think. But yeah, that creepy one was cool. I haven't seen this one.
Goalie mask rabbit hole.
I could do it for days.
Oh, no. I'm all for it. Like one thing I really love about you guys' show is that you dive deep into like the graphic design, logo, and aesthetics of it. And that's one of my favorite parts of sport, not just hockey.
Yeah. I think it's really important. And there are some teams that do it really well and some teams that do it like the Coyotes are friggin' awful right now, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, the best decision they ever made was to go back to the Kachina.
No, I know, but they're freaking awful. And half of the world that cares about cool sports stuff doesn't care.
Okay?
Mine's fine.
Shan, I think your internet might be crapping out a little bit here.
It's you.
No, it's me. All right. Oh, I think I know why. Hang on. All right. I think okay. All right. It was didn't have enough strength. Okay, you were saying about the Coyotes. The Coyotes are awful, but
their branding is amazing, so people will still keep buying their stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, I think my stream might be having a little bit of a hiccup here. So I'm gonna log off and log back on. So just give me just a moment, guys.
No worries. All right, guys, we're about to start period 3. I expect it to be pretty underwhelming with a 6-3 lead for Boston. Some poor goaltending all around. So, I mean, there might be some more goals, but I don't expect it to wildly turn in a different direction for Boston or the Capitals. We'll see. Let me know what you think. What are your final score predictions? I mean, this is just simply not what we were expecting from either team. So high scoring is always good, always entertaining for a live stream. But let us know. Who do you think scoring? Do you think – I know that Cheery, Pasternak are on Hattie Watch. Grizzly's got a 4-point game, highest in his career. Big stuff going on. So let me know. First comments, thoughts. Only so much I can talk about during an auto car commercial. Next Quinn brother is scheduled to debut tomorrow in Buffalo. That's exciting. There are 2 of them in New Jersey and 1 of them in Vancouver, correct? To be honest, I'm not very well versed in the younger folks in the NHL right now, just because I haven't been. 8-4 Boston. All right. If you get that right, I'll send you a puck. Charles, I haven't been following too much of the really young generation in the NHL right now because I haven't watched the drafts. I haven't been following them quite as heavily as I used to. I remember when Jones, Ekblad, McKinnon were all drafted, and I was following those drafts really heavily. So I'm pretty well versed in those draft classes. I kind of wish I would get back into it just because I know that it really pays off later on. But, we'll see. Guys, anybody watching college football playoff, what's the score? I didn't even know it was today if you guys weren't here earlier. Jack Hughes is in New Jersey and Quinn Hughes is in Vancouver. There's a third one, though, Chloe. I'm pretty sure he's in New Jersey. Not positive. Because I always feel bad for the third or the middle one, Quinn, because he's the only one not in New Jersey with the other 2. Well, let's check and see what our like total is at. We've got 26. Thank you, guys. 770 subscribers, 230 away from that grand total that we are searching for. 3-3 tie. Underwhelming. What's up?
All right, I think I fixed what was going on there.
Yes, Chloe, I do have a Stars puck. I got a Stars puck. It's actually a game day puck from the game that we went to when we were in Dallas.
Oh, sick.
I got that, and then when we went to the Americans game, I got, because the Allen Americans are the ECHL affiliate for the Kraken, I got a Kraken Allen Americans puck.
You guys looked like you had such a fun time over there.
It was so fun. It was really fun. And I ate so much barbecue food.
Are you guys thinking about doing something like that again next year? Like where you go to like maybe a non-traditional market and just
we're hoping we can go anywhere we can. We were supposed to go to Boston for right after Christmas and do the Penguins and Bruins, but all that got postponed. So
Of course, yep.
So I'm gonna go. Well, I have tickets to the Capitals Islanders in March from my work. So Megan's gonna come down to DC for that, and we'll do coverage while she's in DC. And then I'll probably go up at some point in the spring to New York and either do a Rangers or an Islanders game. But the Rangers tickets are so, especially when they're good. Tickets to MSG, even when they're bad, are expensive.
Yeah.
So we'll have to play that.
And now that they're good, they're just astronomical.
Exactly. So we'll play that by ear. We're kind of looking at going to Florida to do the Panthers at some point. So we'll see if we can pull that off.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see you guys, like I said, I'd love to see you guys like tour non-traditional market.
Like the credentials we had when we were there.
Right.
So it was cool to not just like go and screw around.
That's so cool that you're credentialed, by the way.
What?
That's so cool that you're credentialed.
It was really awesome. Also, guys, we did have puck drop in period 3, so we're just a little over a minute in. Obviously, Boston winning 6-3. Let me change my ticker. Yep. 6-3. We had our next score guest. Dan is saying 8-4.
All right, I'll allow it, but no, I think I'm good with what the score is right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. Guys, if you're just hopping in, 6-3 Boston. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Charles, it's freezing, I'm pretty sure, everywhere on the East Coast above the Mason-Dixon. It is like, I'm so not pleased to walk my dog when we finish.
We are. I live in the Highlands up in northern Mass, about 10 minutes away from the New Hampshire border. We are under a dangerous cold warning for tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw actually, because I still get notifications from Fox 25 for Lord knows what reason. I haven't lived there in 7 years.
Yeah.
I saw that school was canceled in Boston, Mark. It's going to be so cold.
Yeah. Our high tomorrow is going to be 7.
What's my high tomorrow? It's higher than that, but
it's particularly 7 degrees with 25-mile-per-hour winds.
Cool.
My work actually told us that we have the option to work tomorrow. We don't have to come in if we don't want to.
Mine is 19. Cool.
Great. Fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Glad I checked that.
Yeah.
Supposed to go to my office tomorrow. That might not happen.
Yeah, really. Yeah, don't do that. Can you work from home?
Oh, yeah. I only have to go in if like I have specific meetings I need to go in for. But all the other time I work from home.
Okay, do that. Do that instead. Do not do the thing where you're outside.
Do not exit your house.
Yeah, right. Do not exit your house. Make sure you drip your faucets, typical cold stuff.
God. Guys, if you're just hopping in, I see a few of you just did. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Got 6-3 game. Boston has scored 6 unanswered goals before Washington was able to knock in that third goal. Just under 17 minutes remaining in this game, unless Washington's miraculously able to tie it up. But I think we've got a pretty set game here.
I was going to say, don't put that reality out into the universe, because then the goal horn's going to start.
I am pooped, folks. I will not be covering overtime tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna have an overtime here.
I had coffee at 5 p.m. and I'm still half asleep.
Yeah. I actually did not have my coffee today, and I had a piercing headache. So
I try not to have coffee every day. It's really like either a craving or a desperation thing when I have it. But I don't hate hot coffee. I prefer cold coffee. So
same. My girlfriend thinks I'm insane.
So we only have a hot Keurig. So I made hot coffee and put it in the fridge this morning. And I was like, oh, I'll drink it later. And then 5 o'clock rolled around and I was like, well, I'm going to have to be up later than I want to be. So I might as well drink it right now.
Right. Yeah. And so I was like, why don't you like hot coffee? I was like, I think it's the Massachusetts in us.
It's just not it.
We just like cold coffee.
Just doesn't taste
iced coffee, just cold coffee. Yeah, it's going to be dangerously cold. So if you are in if you're in any of the East Coast right now, just be very, very safe. Be very careful, especially if you're where I am, and we just got a foot of snow 2 days ago, and it's all ice. So be
Our
very,
snow
very careful.
finally melted yesterday, most of it, because it was raining all day. Oh, Freddie, don't break your stick.
No, he's they were showing at the end of the second period, he got hurt. And he's got an upper body injury. He's not returning to tonight's game.
Oh.
That was out of frustration. Poor kid. Just can't really get much traction as an NHL player. It really sucks. I get super frustrated with him when I see it. But so, did we ever finish our Evander Kane conversation? I think I said my piece.
I mean, I just struggled. So I did my entire, well, not entire, but I took a class in undergrad in senior year on like Southern civil rights and like African American historical movements. And we had to do a whole project on like something out of the box that you had to pick. And so I picked like racism in hockey, and my professor was like, this is really interesting. He was such a mean professor. Like he really just had to like grind your gears. And he was like, and I was terrified to go in and tell him what my idea was. And I went in and he was like, I actually love this idea. Like I coach my son's hockey every morning before I teach, all these things. And I was like, oh, great. And he was like, I know you're exactly right, because I obviously, as a professor, live in an affluent neighborhood and all these things, and like hockey can't happen. And there's a historical race problem in hockey. And I think that was part of what plagued the early part of Evander Kane's career. And it kind of stuck with him throughout the rest of his career as a bad apple. And I'm not saying that he's made all the right decisions, because he certainly hasn't. But he's always stuck out in the media from inherent bias, in my opinion. Oh my God, how is that not a goal?
There's
But you're so frozen.
That was quite an insane forth. Wow, there was just an insane back and forth on my screen. And my system was like stuttering.
Oh my gosh.
It was like going, no. but Tech made good on him, I guess. Oh, Shannon, are you going to be able to survive the rest of the game?
I mean, nothing's happening. The game's over, folks.
Yeah.
That's an interesting stat, though. Bergeron has won 16 of 19 of these faceoffs tonight.
That's what I like to happening. Yeah, it's just their face off and their save percentage for the rest of the game.
Yeah. So you just want to pad those stats for the rest of the night. That's fine.
And Shan, I may have to duck out and duck back in again.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, guys. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's almost bedtime. I will say that we've got about half the third period left. Both teams are pretty much slowing down. I think they know what the outcome of this game is going to be. I think I know what the outcome of the stream is going to be. Andrew's facing with those cold temperatures, some technical difficulties, which is totally fine because we've got a pretty clear result right here. And I don't like to jinx things. I really, really don't. But I think It's almost time to say goodbye. When we hit the 10-minute mark, we're probably gonna wrap this stuff up. All right. In Canada and Cape Breton. Ooh, -9. That is not pleasant. Guys, we've got 12 minutes remaining. We're in a commercial break. I'm sorry that my excitement has slowed a bit. Obviously, there we go. Andrew.
What's up, man? I should have tried to pick like another, tried to like finagle a scheduling for another game this week because, man, there was no spatial awareness for me understanding that there was the national championship was tonight.
No worries at all. I should realize that it was tonight and that no one was going to be watching hockey.
Yeah, it happens. But Shan, if you do want to wrap it up, because my Wi-Fi is just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, no worries.
It'll be fine for a few minutes, and then it'll just go. Blah, 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 blah.
No worries, guys. I know you want to go watch college football, and this game is pretty much set and sealed for a Bruins win, and I don't mean to jinx us, but I will do something. I will take offers on stupid things to do if for whatever reason the Caps come back and win this. I am going to wrap it up. Andrew, as always, thank you for coming on and co-hosting with me this time. This is exciting and new, but
I know it was great. Like anytime you guys need a backup sweetheart, I'll make myself available for you guys. I always have time for you guys. Always.
Fantastic. Do you want to plug your socials and your pod?
I am on Twitter at just you know why. Just make sure that when I get into one of my spells that you unfollow me for a bit and then follow me back when the storm's cleared. I'm also
I'll be in a spell tomorrow about Grizzly. Don't you worry.
I'm going to be insufferable about Grizzly. So you might want to follow me, then mute me for about 12 hours and then you'll be fine. I have a podcast, the Short Shift Pod. We record every week. We're recording tomorrow, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, so that's about it. That's all I got.
Thank you again, Andrew, Cavs family. Thanks for stopping in at the tail end. A good win, guys. If you have not yet, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are actively taking requests on what teams you guys would like us to cover, and we are back and ready to go in this new year to be doing as many streams and as many games as you guys want to see. So make sure you hit us up, DM, email, website. I don't care. Let us know what you want to see. If you want to be a guest, what have you. Our DMs, emails, whatever are open. My name is
all active again.
Well, now that we're not ill.
Yeah, right.
My name is Shan. Check out us on social, Slapshot Sweethearts on Instagram, slapshotsweethearts.com for all of our information, and S Sweethearts Pod on Twitter, where me, our fearless Twitter leader, is tweeting all day, all the time, having fun, chirping people like Andrew.
Yes, wouldn't have it any other way.
And last but not least, we still have 6-3. We're hitting the halfway mark of the third, so it is time to say good night and goodbye.
Good night and goodbye and good luck.